Hey y'all, hi. So here's something that I've been thinking about. There's all this talk in the slow fashion and capsule wardrobe worlds about how to decide what clothes to buy, tips and tricks for curating your stuff, decluttering your closet, and it's all about how to decide what actually hangs in your wardrobe. But nobody talks about the moment of truth, which is the moment that actually defines how you interact with your clothes and therefore actually affects the quality of your life. Which might sound dramatic, but it's true. Your relationship with your clothing affects the quality of your life because what you wear affects how you feel. The moment of truth is the moment that you take your clothes out of your closet and put them onto your actual body. And even if you work really hard on building your wardrobe, if you spend tons of time and money choosing and deciding what to buy, if you don't approach that moment with aplomb, if you don't approach this moment with aplomb, if you chicken out or get overwhelmed or phone it in or forget what you have, then all of that time and money that you spent won't matter. So today, I'm going to give you some guidelines for getting dressed in the morning, hopefully in a new way. If this is your first time to my channel, then yay, I'm Hannah, and I mostly make beauty content, but I am branching out into fashion. So if you like this, then I hope you will subscribe. And now let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. My patented 4-step method for getting dressed in the morning, I hope will help you get more use out of more of what you own, help you save time in the morning, so help you put together better outfits faster, and help you identify actual holes in your wardrobe over time so that you make smarter decisions when you are shopping. But first, let me tell you that before I even take the first step in approaching my wardrobe, it's important for me to feel good in my skin. So I usually sit down at my vanity before I've even thought about what I'm going to wear and put on whatever makeup I'm going to put on for that day and also take care of my body. And apropos of that, Necessaire is sponsoring me to spend a minute or two talking about my experience with their body ritual set, which I'm more than happy to do because I've gotten along really well with these products. I've especially fallen in love with the body exfoliator from Necessaire. It has little granules in it that make my skin super smooth. It also has some acids in it, so it provides some chemical exfoliation and has gone a really long way to making my chest and back smooth and blemish free. I love that the body ritual set includes not just a body lotion, but also a body serum. It's a full body skin hydration treatment formulated with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and ceramides. When I use the exfoliator and then layer the body serum under the body lotion, my skin is super smooth and moisturized. But to me, the creme de la creme of the body ritual set from Necessaire is the deodorant. I'm a sweaty person, and I've also been known to be quite a smelly person at times. The acids in this deodorant really do the most to kill the bacteria that causes sweat to smell bad. It is amazing. It has completely unseated my former favorite deodorants. I never question my deodorant choice anymore. I never think about underarm sweat or body odor anymore. I just use this and that's it. So because of this sponsorship, you can use the code HannahLouise10 for a discount on Necessaire's website. I'll put the code and a link to the body ritual set in the description box below this video. It's been an absolute pleasure to connect with Necessaire as a brand, and I'm really grateful to them for sponsoring a portion of this video. So the mug is beat, the body is smooth and moisturized. We approach the closet and we roll out the patented 4-step method, starting with step 1, which is to define the practical parameters of what you need to be wearing that day. This might go without saying for some of you. It might seem obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway in case it's useful for somebody out there. Consider practical matters first when you're putting together your outfit so that they don't sneak up later and mess up up something that you've already decided to do. So think about it. What kind of day or event are you dressing for? And are there any practical issues, practical considerations? Do you need warmth? Do you need layers? Do you need comfortable shoes? Do you need to take a laptop with you? Do you need a bag big enough to fit your laptop? No matter how good you look when you look in the mirror, it's hard to be confident and comfortable in your clothes as you go about your day if there's something impractical about your outfit. Sometimes at this stage of putting together an outfit during step 1, I go ahead and pick my shoes, just so I'm not surprised at the end. Shoes can really make or break not just your outfit, but how you feel for your entire day. And in some cases, it's easier to match your outfit to the shoes that you need to wear than it is to find the right shoes for your outfit, especially if you have a carefully chosen and edited shoe wardrobe. If there's something that you need to wear today for some practical reason, take it out now. Put it out on your bed, fix it in your mind so that everything else that you choose is chosen in that context. So today, when I put together this outfit, I started by defining the parameters. I'm not planning to leave the house today. I'm just here working. So I ended up choosing these Mohinders slides, which are kind of a cross between a house slipper and an out and about shoe. And with practical matters out of the way, we can move on to the juicy stuff. Step 2, ask yourself this all-important question. How do I want to feel in my clothes? Now, this is wardrobe related, but it's also just life related. Checking in with yourself is powerful. And a lot of us are busy and feel like we don't have enough time to do it. This, right before you're about to look at your clothes and decide what you're going to wear, this is a great time to do it. And if you do it in this moment of truth, you actually have the capacity, the tools to act on the answer to that question right away in a way that will affect your whole day. I find that if I approach my closet without asking myself this question, if I just wade right in, I can sometimes end up feeling at sea among my own belongings, like simultaneously under-inspired and overwhelmed. And then I end up just choosing the most comfortable thing, the easiest, most familiar thing, kind of as a way of avoiding the question of how I want to feel altogether. When I ask myself this question before I even look at my clothes, I go in focused. So the next time you're getting dressed, give it a try. Ask yourself how you want to feel. The point of this is just to give yourself a guiding principle, anything at all, instead of just casting out blindly into your wardrobe. If you're struggling, I suggest just picking 1 or 2 adjectives. On Monday, I asked myself how I wanted to feel in my clothes, and I answered spry and sporty. On Tuesday, I found that I wanted to feel breezy and cool. And on Wednesday, it was just one word. I found that I wanted to feel sleek in my clothes. Today, I asked myself how I wanted to feel, and I realized that I wanted to feel kind of sophisticated and put together because I knew that I was going to be filming this video about choosing what to wear. I thought that it would probably feel more confident talking about this issue if I felt polished and sophisticated. Now we move on to my favorite step, even though I do love thinking and talking about my feelings. Step 3 is my favorite step. Choose a star. Choose one piece from your wardrobe that is really going to give you that energy that you want. If you have a lot of clothes, but you just find yourself wearing the same thing over and over, this is the step that is going to help you break the mold. So I tend to think of a bodysuit as something with a little bit of polish, maybe even a little bit of formality, something that I wear out. But on Monday this week, when I wanted to feel spry and sporty, I ended up picking a bodysuit because I knew that it would make me feel that way. Even though I didn't leave the house, I was just sitting here working all day. But I picked it because it aligned with my adjectives and I felt amazing. If you don't feel like pushing yourself, that's fine. But if one of the things that draws you to the concept concept of this video is the idea of getting a little bit outside of your usual pathways. This is the moment when you're choosing a star. Maybe don't go with the thing that springs immediately to mind, you know? But no matter how you approach choosing your star, I'll tell you that the choose a star method can save a lot of time in the morning because you're diving into the wardrobe with a guideline, a really clear guideline, which is the way that you want to feel, actively looking for something, maybe something a little bit unexpected that aligns with that feeling that you're after. Basically, you're bossing the wardrobe, right? You're going in as the boss of your wardrobe rather than just standing there looking at one piece of clothing after another, being like, do I want to feel the way this is going to make me feel? No. Do I want to feel the way this is going to make me feel? No. That takes a lot longer. I'm speaking from experience. And when you do it that way, you end up overlooking a lot of things and you end up defaulting to the same things over and over. Now, the star doesn't have to be a loud piece or a statement piece at all. It's just the piece that is in complete tonal alignment with the answer to the question that you asked yourself in step 2, how do I want to feel? So this week when I was choosing my stars, again on Monday when I wanted to feel sporty and spry, I chose a bodysuit. On Tuesday when I wanted to feel breezy and cool, I chose a maxi dress. And when I wanted to feel sleek on Wednesday, I chose a fitted crop top. Today, wanting to feel sophisticated and polished, I chose this black draped sweater tee. I mean, again, it doesn't have to be some sort of statement piece. This is in its way pretty subdued. And I was kind of surprised that I chose it, actually. I thought that I would wear something a little bit splashier, more attention getting to film this video. But because I had asked myself, how do I really want to feel? And then I went in looking for something that exemplified that feeling. I knew right away when I thought about it that this would be the thing. And I felt totally confident and relieved that I had come up with the perfect piece, the perfect guiding star. And then I was able to move on to step number 4 and the last. Step 4 is balance, creating balance. So the hard part is done, right? If you had parameters at the beginning, especially if those practical parameters led you to choose your shoes and maybe even your bag or your outerwear, that's another thing that can come into play during step 1, then you're halfway there already, right? You've got your star piece and you've got your shoes and your bag and your outerwear, perhaps. The rest is just filling in the blanks. And when it comes to filling in the blanks, if you're feeling stuck, the guiding principle is to pursue balance. So what does the star piece need? If your star piece is a top that's pretty revealing or that's quite tight, then wear loose pants. If it's a slouchy or baggy, oversized sweater, maybe consider shorts or leggings to provide some balance. If your star piece is loud and bold, maybe consider wearing black everywhere else on your body to give it a neutral backdrop. Or maybe your star piece is kind of laid back. You might need to choose something more formal or more polished to elevate the star piece. And actually, that's kind of the direction in which I went today because I chose this kind of dramatic knitted maxi skirt to go with this top. If you were to look at me not knowing the story and I were to ask you, what do you think was the star piece of this outfit? You'd probably say the skirt. And all things being equal, aesthetically, it probably is the star piece. But to me, the guiding star, the thing that really held down the fort and allowed me to put this outfit together, make all of my decisions in like 45 seconds flat, was the top. The thing that's cool about this to me today is that I've never thought about wearing this skirt with this top. I didn't premeditate this outfit. I didn't buy these things to go together, but I had picked the shoes for practical reasons. I had picked the top for basically emotional reasons. And then I realized that I had 2 pretty neutral, flexible pieces and I could play. If I hadn't been going for balance, if I was just going for something that went well with the top, I could have worn jeans, I could could have worn just regular flowy black pants. And it would have been a great outfit, but it would have been a lot less striking, a lot less exciting. But because I had it in my mind to go for something that provided balance, I ended up with something that I feel like is actually kind of exciting for me. So that's it. That's my patented 4-step method. Step 1, define the parameters. Step 2, ask yourself how you want to feel in your clothes. Step 3, choose a star. And step 4, balance. And here's what I want to do. I'm going to do it again. So let's pretend that I just got a text from, I don't know, my sister. And she said, we're going out to dinner tonight with a couple of friends. And let's pretend that her friends are people I've never met before. And it's a pretty nice restaurant. Step 1, I really love to wear heels. I love to wear beautiful shoes. Going out to dinner somewhere where we're going to drive to the dinner and then not needing to walk very much, that's a precious opportunity to wear some of my heeled shoes. So immediately I'm thinking about my Gemmy sandals, which are these kind of chunky platforms, and these United Nude sandals with the invisible heel, which I really love to wear. Step 2, I'm going to say that I want to feel warm. Like I would like to feel approachable, you know what I mean? Just like unintimidating. I love wearing really splashy editorial things, but for this fake scenario that I've come up with, it's more important for me to feel open and approachable in my clothes. And I would also like to feel elegant. Now it's time to choose a star. Okay, here's what I picked as my star piece. This is a really lightweight, like cotton silk blend shirt that I got at a designer consignment shop forever ago, like years and years and years ago. I've worn it and washed it a ton of times, so it has this kind of wrinkled, casual quality, and it's also oversized on me. Laid back, but I feel like it's also interesting enough because it has these ruffles, and elegant enough that it can work for a dinner, especially if I'm going to be wearing heels, I'm going for sort of this slouchy, oversized, easy star piece that will make me feel free and confident to exude that warmth that's really important to me for this event. So I already feel like I'm providing some balance, right? The star piece is everything that I want it to be: elegant, approachable, warm. At least I know it's going to make me feel that way. And I have heels for some balance. But I think that when it comes to step 4, which is, filling in the gaps with more balance, I think that I would like to add a little bit of drama back in. And when it comes to wearing heels and adding drama, especially for an elegant look for dinner, I feel like a wide leg pant is pretty much always the thing. If you do try this method, please let me know how it goes in the comment section down below, or tag me on Instagram in your outfit of the day pictures. My Instagram account is just my full name, @HannahLouisePoston. I would love to see your outfits and repost them to my stories. I really, really appreciate you for watching this video, and I hope that you will remember to take extra good care of yourself this week so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.